occurring in a Florida neighborhood just miles away from the one that opened up beneath a home just days ago and swallowed a man, killing him. This new sinkhole that you're seeing on your screen, not as big as the one that was in the other home, but at this point, police say they don't appear to be related or connected to each other. It's just sort of strange that they happened within a week of each other. Joining us now, Jon Arthur, the Florida State geologist and the director of the Florida Geological Survey. So, Jonathan, nothing's related about the two of them?
Well, hi, Janet. Well, in terms of the geologic process that causes sinkholes, there is a relationship, but there is no evidence at present that some human-induced feature has caused the two sinkholes to occur at the same or similar times.
How does this just happen? We're looking at the sinkhole where the man was in his bedroom and then all of a sudden just disappeared into the ground. How does that happen in such an exact spot and doesn't necessarily affect anyone else in the house?
Well, it's certainly a geological anomaly. It's extremely rare for loss of life to occur, and it's extremely rare for a sinkhole to confine itself to underneath the foundation of a home. The actual process is that there is, some kind of cavity in the subsurface in the limestone in Florida's case, and that because limestone can dissolve through time, and the overlying sediments, the sands and clays, can collapse into that deeper cavity, and it happened to simply confine itself to the foundation, underneath the foundation of the home, which gave way.
One of the most bizarre parts of this story, and as you mentioned, it's an anomaly, pardon me, easy enough for me to say, right, is that they're saying that there's no way that they can retrieve the body of this man, that it's just an impossibility. Why?
Well, I would probably want to leave that to engineers and folks who are better at excavating, but it would be very, very difficult. There is a wide depth range in which the body may exist right now, and a lot of material to get through to get to the body.
Just real quick, Jonathan, I'm from earthquake country out in San Francisco. When there's an earthquake, oftentimes there's aftershocks, and I think a lot of people think about sinkholes maybe in a similar way. When there's one, there may be others to follow. Does that happen in Florida where one will go and then you could see several others, or is it just completely random where sinkholes appear?
Well, the answer to your question is both. It can be completely random, and there also can be similarities where you have a cluster of sinkholes over a short period of time occur, and that may be random, or it may be due to some kind of change in water levels. For example, when Tropical Storm Debbie moved through Florida, in the wake of that, hundreds of sinkholes formed across the state.
Interesting. Jonathan, thank you so much for your perspective. It's great to have you with us. We don't know a lot about sinkholes, and certainly these stories brought a lot of attention to them. So thank you for the time today and your expertise.
My pleasure, Jenna.
Have you heard about